Mother catches son bringing chopped up body into their house. So what did she do? Does she tell? Look, she's on the phone right now, so I don't know. I'm assuming that's the mom. So I don't know if she's gonna tell or what. But this is another video from Doctor Insanity. I like the way Doctor Insanity does their edits. You know, Doctor Insanity be showing these videos like a movie. So let's get into it. Let's see what happened. Wait. That audio is kind of low. Hold up. So what happened? I got my peanut butter and jelly. My peanut butter, not peanut butter. My almond butter. My almond butter is almond, honey, and salt. That's how it's made. Almond butter and jelly sandwich. So I'm ready. You said they're ice cold, like they just came out of the refrigerator. You said I did it. I shouldn't have, but I did it. Don't talk to me.
This is Marshall and his mother, Alicia. Just feet away, inside the trunk, lies the dead body of Marshall's girlfriend. He has cut her body up and plans to discard it in the remote mountains of the Sierra foothills. Over the next several weeks, a series of small mistakes in Marshall's cover-up would bring him face to face with local police and the FBI, watching detectives unknowingly walk past his murder scene and slowly discovering the monster he truly is.
You know that what you may be. Brother, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't know. Have you guys...
Mother catches son bringing chopped up body. I don't know why I was thinking girl. I'm thinking girlfriend, but he doesn't sound like he like girls. You hear how he sound just now?
Brother, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a guy who likes girls. That his tone sounds like he's part of the Rainbow Gang.
Have you guys thought about maybe she was trafficked?
Yep. Oakley PD, come out with your hands up!
It can't be a girlfriend, right? It's probably like a friend, maybe.
It's approximately 6:30 p.m. in Antioch, California, when 24-year-old Alexis Gabe is seen at a Chevron gas station. While filling up her car, she receives a message from her boyfriend. "Are you still coming over?" She replies, "I can only come by for a bit." After paying, Alexis gets back on the road, and by 6:37 p.m., she's seen arriving at her boyfriend's house. He doesn't know it yet, but she's there to break up with him. A decision that will carry...
So that's her boyfriend. Wow. So why he sound so zesty? Oh, he sound hella zesty. He could have fooled me.
Far greater consequences than she expects. 2 hours.
So she was coming over there to break up with him. So you telling me that he crashed out and killed her over a breakup? Yo, it's really dangerous for these girls to be in relationships, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Hours pass. Then Alexis's car is seen leaving Marshall's house, but something isn't right. The vehicle takes an unusual route, one Alexis never uses to get home, and just 12 minutes later, roughly 6 miles away, it pulls into a quiet residential neighborhood. A masked figure steps out of the car, noticeably larger than Alexis. Moments later, her phone pings. "Did you make it home?" And as the figure disappears into the distance, Alexis is never seen or heard from again.
Sheriff's Department.
File a missing persons report.
Hold on, it said one day after Alexis disappeared.
Sheriff's Department.
File a missing persons report.
Is this a family member or friend?
Family member. Sister.
And how long ago did you last talk to her?
No one's heard from her since she went to see her ex-boyfriend last night at 8:30.
Ex-boyfriend.
Is she not answering her phone or anything?
No, it's going straight to voicemail.
On the line is Alexis Gabe's sister. Her tone is urgent as she insists on filing a missing persons report immediately. To better understand the situation, dispatch sends Officer Rod Coutney to the family's home. And that's where he learns why Alexis's family is already fearing the worst.
Good morning. How you doing? I'm a detective with the police department. I'm gonna get some info from you guys, and I'm gonna start looking for Alexis. That's okay.
Was this during COVID? They all wearing masks inside the house.
She ever make any like sort of statements?
No.
Okay. Is she generally pretty happy?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's always out. Not every day.
Always out?
Yeah.
Do you know where she goes a lot of the time?
With her friend, E and Ria. She's with us yesterday too.
Do they not know about
Does she
her
have any
boyfriend?
mental health issues? It's generally an antidepressant.
Yeah, I know. That's what she said. That's why she's looking out for the doctor. She's seeing the doctor
Okay.
when they have accident with her.
Yo, I heard that there's a lot of women in America that are on antidepressants. What's that about? Like, I forgot. I heard some crazy number, like 1 out of like, I don't know if it's 10 or something like that, women. But that sounds a little like what? Like, what's that about?
Boyfriend car accident. She said she have a chiropractor appointment.
Who's her boyfriend?
The one that we know is Marshall.
Marshall.
Jones, yeah.
Okay.
And we just find out yesterday. The friend said Marshall are threatening Alexis. If they gonna broke up, he's gonna kill or gonna kill Alexis.
Oh,
okay.
wow, really?
And this is Marshall.
That's very convenient information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Needless to say, the officer knows exactly who they need to speak with next.
Exactly.
According to Alexis's mother, Marshall Jones is the boyfriend she went to see last. But even more troubling is her claim that he had threatened to harm himself or Alexis if they ever broke up. As Coutney wraps up his initial search, he relays the information to his sergeant. From there, requests are made for street CCTV footage, a real-time location warrant for her phone, and most urgently, another officer is dispatched to Marshall's address.
Ladies, y'all gotta keep it. Y'all gotta keep it like really, really, like. You gotta keep when someone tells you something like that. You gotta keep it really close to your chest and take it seriously. If your boyfriend is telling you, listen, if we ever break up, that I'm gonna harm myself and harm you, you can't be looking at them and thinking, he's not really about that life. If he's even willing to say that, there's nothing prideful about saying something like that. If he's willing to go there and say that, I could see them being able to do even more. That's embarrassing to even say, right? That's a red flag to even say. If someone tells you that, don't just look at it like, ain't nothing. Maybe you joke about it to your friends. No, no, no. You tell the police, let the police know. Especially if you plan on breaking up with them, you let the police know. And then she want to go to his house to break up with him. You going over to his house to break up with him? No, you gotta break up with him in a public area. If he tells you something like that, you gotta break up with him in a public area. You gotta go. All right, hey, let's go out. Let's go. Hey, come with me to such and such this restaurant, or I'm going to get something to eat over here. If you want, you can come meet me over here. It doesn't have to be like a date, but if they want to see you, say, well, hey, I'm going over here to eat. You can come meet me over here, and do it like that. Break up in public, so that way, if they do crash out, there's people around that can intervene somehow. But to go to his house and let him crash out, you know he's gonna crash out because he told you he's gonna crash out. Come on, ladies, please. You got to be smarter than that. Don't end up like this. Oh man.
Later that afternoon, the officer arrives at the house. Knowing Marshall is one of the last people to see Alexis alive, the officer expects to gather more information about her whereabouts. But he's about to get much more than that. But before we get to that, I want to talk about something else that's important too. For almost a year, I've had this discomfort with my ear, and every time I thought about booking an appointment, I saw the long waiting times and just told myself it would probably go away on its own. But it never did. I know we've all been there. It's easy to do. But that's where today's sponsor, ZocDoc, comes in. ZocDoc is a completely free website that makes booking your next doctor's appointment fast and easy. Just select the specialty you need, your area, and your insurance. ZocDoc then shows you doctors near you that will fit. With more than 150,000 providers across all 50 states, from primary care to dental health to urgent care to mental health, you'll always find the right one. Check their reviews, pick a time slot, fill your details, and just like that, you're booked. Usually within 24 to 72 hours. Sometimes even the same day. Look, I spent almost a year ignoring my ear problem. Don't make that same mistake. So if there's something you've been ignoring or putting off, make it easy for yourself. Head to ZocDoc.com/DrInsanity or simply click the link in the description to instantly book a doctor today. I know it may seem small, but just clicking the link in the description is a huge step towards prioritizing your health. Thanks so much to ZocDoc for sponsoring this video and for helping us all take better care of our health. With that said, let's get back to the video.
Might look into
How
that
y'all
ZocDoc.
Hey, is Marshall home?
No. I'm on Anita's house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. How y'all doing today? Okay. Y'all be safe. Be careful now, okay?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I hear you know Alexis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. So, Gabe.
I'm sorry, Gabe.
Gabe. Yeah, no, her mom told me that she didn't come home.
So yeah, because I spoke to her brother and friends, and they're concerned.
I'm concerned too.
When was the last time you spoke to her or saw her?
You know what? I can.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, hold on. So I can show you my call log. I talked to her throughout the day yesterday.
Okay.
I want to say 6:38 is when she told me that she was outside. She...
Here?
Yeah. I let her in. We hung out for a couple hours. She left around 9.
And did she say where she was going?
Yeah, because I can show you text messages. She said that...
The more you can give me, the better, man.
I was about to say, I
appreciate it.
remember her saying... This is from today. It's not delivering. I've been trying to call her. I was like, are you still coming over? You must still be asleep. She's like, I can only come by for a bit today. I was like, okay. Because she was doing some other stuff for her job that she was doing some running around for.
Okay. You got idea where she may be?
You know, brother, I'm going to keep it a buck with you.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought she went to go smoke with her friend Rhea when she left here.
Maria. Oh, Maria.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought she went to go smoke with her because usually she won't tell me, you know, what she's doing until she's already doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought she went there, but then when I kept on calling by like 11 and I wasn't getting anything.
Okay. Did she seem out of sorts when she came over yesterday? Was she her normal self? Whatever that may be?
Yeah, I mean, she came in, we hugged, we kissed, she watched me, do my little heist on GTA, playing my game and whatnot. I mean, we watched Family Guy.
Okay.
It was fine.
When she left, did you see her? Did you see her leave?
Yeah. And I say yeah because I opened the garage door and she left. So
Okay. Also, she opened the garage door.
Yeah.
All right.
At first glance, Marshall appears far more willing to help than Alexis's family hinted towards. But as he recounts his last encounter with Alexis, his demeanor is oddly detached, at times even attempting to make light of the situation. It's the kind of behavior that doesn't go unnoticed. But before wrapping up the interview, the officer would ask one of the strangest questions possible at a moment like this.
Do you have a car? Because I want to be able to follow up with you.
Yeah.
And
How long you two been? You guys two dating?
yeah.
How long y'all been together?
Like 3 going on 4 years.
Okay. All right.
And I showed you my call log, text message.
You ain't got a strap down in the house like a slave or nothing?
No, I don't. No, I know you have to ask
Yeah,
because it's a
I have
serious
to. Yeah,
situation.
exactly.
And I appreciate you trying to make
Yeah.
light of it, but no,
Okay.
I do not.
All right. All right.
On that strange note, the interview wraps, and the officer calls his sergeant, only to learn that, while this conversation was taking place, a major discovery had just been made a few miles away. On a residential street in Antioch, Alexis's family comes across their daughter's car while organizing their own search and spreading the word on social media. Police are immediately informed.
I mean, how's his acting? You know what I mean? Because I mean, clearly we know he did it, right? Um, but I mean, do you think that was like kind of believable? I mean, his eyes were kind of like twitchy, kind of like going like this the majority of the time. But who knows? He's probably looking at, you know, how you look at somebody's face. You're looking at different parts of their face. You're looking at both of their eyeballs separately, or their maybe you're looking at the badge, looking up and down. So maybe from that angle, it just looks weird. But he didn't seem too he didn't seem too fidgety.
Of this discovery, and the car is towed and seized for forensic analysis. Inside the car, some troubling details quickly stand out.
Is this
the
her car?
keys are still in the ignition, the door is unlocked, and personal items are missing. After removing and analyzing the car's infotainment unit, investigators are able to track Alexis's precise movements before her disappearance. And just 12 minutes before the car was abandoned, it had been at Marshall's house, not her friend Maria's, as he had previously implied. These findings, along with the alleged death threat, prompt investigators to move Marshall from a person of interest to the primary suspect in Alexis's disappearance. The following day, 2 detectives arrive at Marshall's house, suspecting he is the last person to see her alive and may have been withholding vital information. However, they're also here for something else. Something that will catch him completely off guard.
Hey, I'm a detective minister real quick. Are you Alexis's
Boyfriend, yeah.
boyfriend? Okay, what's your name?
Marshall?
Marshall? Okay. Yeah, we're still looking for her. Have you heard from her at all? Or?
I have not. I've been trying to call her. I've been texting. My text messages aren't getting delivered. My phone calls are going straight to voicemail.
Gotcha. Okay. Huh. Yeah, basically at this point, like, I think this is the last place that we know that she was at.
Right, and
so we're just, obviously that's why we're kind of keying in on this area, you know?
I understand, and like I was telling her mom, like, hey, I saw her, this is the last time.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm worried.
Right.
You know, and she's missing, and that just means that she's missing. It doesn't necessarily mean something happened to her, so I'm really trying not to let my mind wander. Her friends I'm not going to say they've been putting me under scrutiny, but they're making me feel like I did something and I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, anytime boyfriend, right?
And that's what I'm saying. You know, everybody handles stress different, you know, and so we just
want to rule everything out, anything weird to happen here. So, you know what I mean? Then we can move on to, hey, let's go look another area and see where she's at, you know?
I understand.
Are you cool if we go inside and look around real quick?
It's not my house, it's my stepdad's, so,
right.
I mean, I could call him really fast and see.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Clearly uncomfortable with the request, Marshall agrees to call his stepfather the homeowner of the house. And as they wait for...
I think that's fair. Like, if it's not your home, I mean, I think the average person... Hey, what's up, Sky? You said, was it him? I believe it was him based off the title. I believe it was him. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to judge his acting right now, because he's like right now his voice was cracking, which makes him seem kind of like, ooh, does he feel nervous? Like, but then again, wouldn't you be nervous if you feel like the cops might be looking at you as a suspect, especially if their friends and family are looking at you as a suspect also? Wouldn't you be kind of nervous if the police was to pull up on you, even if you know you're innocent, just because of the speculation? So I could see that being a thing. And also, I think it is fair to be like, well, let me call the owner of the house because this isn't my house, so I don't want to just say yeah. Sure, I might be cool with it, but the owner might not be cool with police just going through their stuff in their home without being knowing. So I think that's fair. So far, it's kind of hard to really say that he's not looking innocent. It's kind of hard to say that. So let's see what happens.
For his approval, detectives would slowly begin to suspect there's something inside the house neither Marshall nor his stepfather wants them to find.
Hey, Dad. Alexis went missing, and the police just want to go through the house really fast just to make sure that everything's fine. Is that okay? Okay. He said that one of you could go in, but he would like the other one to stay out here.
No problem.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, that's odd. He said one of you can go in. Why does it matter how many people goes in? Isn't that kind of odd?
I said anything?
I don't.
Yeah, me neither. You want to go in?
Sure.
All right.
Hold that for me.
All right.
What's your dad's name?
Leslie?
Leslie. Okay, and that's the one you were talking to on the phone?
Yes.
All right, you said one of us would come in? Cool. Thanks, man.
Do you want me to leave the door open?
Yeah, that'd be
For
great.
sure. For sure. I'll come around.
Anything of hers that's here?
I mean, there might be some clothes that she left over.
Okay.
It's gonna be in my room. My room's a mess.
No,
That's fine.
throwing their lives before GTA 6 is crazy.
Cool.
I totally agree, by
My
the way.
room.
All right.
I know. Like I said, it's a
Hey,
mess.
it happens, bro.
Yeah.
You guys drink together, I'm assuming?
Yeah. At the house.
As the officer moves through the house, Marshall's room quickly stands out, left in complete disarray. And as he inspects the room further, little does he know, this very place holds subtle clues and will soon become a crime scene.
Really? I mean, it just looks like a messy room to
Is there
me.
upstairs?
No,
It's just one
it's
story.
just one story.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Yo, his voice is consistently cracking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like his voice is consistently cracking, bro. He's nervous. But it's kind of hard to say as to whether or not he's nervous because he's just dealing with cops and just the whole situation, or he's nervous because he did it and he doesn't want them to catch him. So it's kind of hard to say which is the one, you know?
And then this is other people's rooms?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You want to go in the backyard or?
Probably not. All right, I'm gonna close this door. Nothing out of the ordinary. His room is an absolute mess. He does.
Focusing on the
Yep.
mess.
See, they caught on it too. He's kind of nervous though. Yeah, he does seem nervous. So that nervous is like, is he nervous because he's just dealing with police, or is he nervous because he knows that we're on to him? Damn, your room during quarantine? Yeah, I mean a lot of people have messy rooms, man. I try to clean up my room.
Officer overlooks the attic, a place hiding a terrifying secret. And it's no accident. Marshall has been guiding him through certain areas, carefully steering him away from others. But despite the search turning up nothing, officers aren't done with him just yet. There's something else they want to ask.
No contact from her?
None whatsoever.
Okay. Phone's been off. You tried to call her, I'm assuming?
Indeed.
Okay. Do you mind hanging up with him real quick so we can... I'm going to ask you something. Would you be willing to give us your cell phone for a forensic download?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'm able to do all that stuff.
Wait, what's the forensic download again?
It just shows me all the information on your phone for a certain period of time.
Oh,
It
okay.
shows like, hey, was this phone here the whole time?
Oh, yeah. For
Stuff
sure.
like that?
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
And then I would just have you sign like a consent form.
Okay.
And then you can bring it down, sign the consent form down at the PD. And then I'd take your passcode, and then I would do it that way.
Okay. They want to do a forensic download just to make sure that, you know, my phone is where I said it was, i.e. where I said I was. Yeah.
But she was still here when he got home?
Interestingly, detectives not only gain access to Marshall's phone, but also learn that his stepfather was allegedly at the house at the same time Alexis was there. So they make a note to speak with the homeowner as soon as possible to see if his account aligns with Marshall's. Shortly afterwards, Marshall gets into his stepfather's car and follows the officers to the station. As he drives, officers ahead notice something strange. He appears anxious, swerving slightly with something large in the back of his car obstructing his view. In reality, Marshall isn't just nervous. He's just realized he's driving straight to the police station with a car full of incriminating evidence. About 10 minutes later, Marshall arrives at the station, trying to steady himself, quietly questioning why he brought this car in the first place. And the second he steps out, he realizes the officers are onto him.
You know what you all have? Yeah, blankets and whatnot. Wait, do you actually have to search it, or can you just look around? Because it's my dad's car, and
no, I mean, I kind of just want to lift the gate so I can see inside, you know? If that's cool.
Again, it's not my car, it's my dad's, and you have my phone, so I'll open the gate for you, though, so that way you can look inside.
That'd be great.
Sheesh. You said you agreed? Oh, you'd agree to them searching your phone even if you didn't do it?
We went to the drive-in,
yeah, I
so
guess.
Tried to get Rumi some water. I mean, you can look in the bag. That's our Philly cheesesteak.
Any of this hers?
No.
Because we would like to collect a DNA sample from her, right? So we have a reference on file. So was she back here?
Yeah. Like, I don't.
So is any of this like?
None of this is her. I don't know.
Would you mind if we like took a blanket to test it? Or?
I would, because yeah.
And does she normally sit up in the front seat?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's start the photo.
Oh, we're not. You don't want us to look under the blankets or what?
She would like to look under the blankets. I don't want you to think I have a dead body or anything.
No, I was just here. Because we're being all.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is your stepdad or your real dad?
My stepdad.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, cool.
This is intense, I'm not gonna lie.
Naturally, Marshall's unwillingness to show what's in the trunk immediately raises red flags for the officers. Once it's opened, they find multiple blankets, pillows, and food waste, with Marshall insisting that he and Alexis used the car as a bed at the drive-in. With suspicion mounting, they get Marshall to sign a consent form, download the data from his phone, and then return it to him. And as they let him go, detectives believe the contents of Marshall's phone may finally reveal what he's been hiding, unaware that this entire investigation is about to start going downhill. The next day, as investigators prepare to review the data from Marshall's phone, they notice the download process has failed, leaving them with nothing. Realizing Marshall's willingness to cooperate may already be reaching its limits, detectives decide not to push any further for now and instead turn their attention elsewhere. There's still one person they haven't spoken to yet.
Who's that?
Marshall's stepfather, the homeowner who was allegedly inside the house the same night Alexis disappeared. If something happened to her that night, he may have witnessed it. With that in mind, they drive back to the house to speak with him, where they'll begin to suspect that not everyone wants them to discover the truth behind Alexis's disappearance.
Don't tell me the whole family know.
Hey, we're just trying to follow up on everything going on with Alexis. We haven't talked to you yet. Marshall had said that you were here when Alexis was here on Wednesday night.
Did you see Alexis here on the 26th?
Be honest with you, I come. If she's here, she's here. She's not. She's not. When I see her, I don't.
You don't recall seeing her car here?
No, I do not.
And you don't remember seeing her, talking to her that night?
No, I didn't see her there that night. No Wednesday.
How's Marshall holding up with all this?
He's upset.
No, for sure.
I mean, just now finding out that his girlfriend's coming up missing. I mean, I found out yesterday with the note coming in, a flyer. Flyer and stuff. Saying that she's missing. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
What was she like as just an everyday person? Like,
she's
good?
Sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just a good young lady.
She never brought drama to your house or anything like that, or?
What couples?
I mean, aside from couple drama. Yeah.
I mean, they never argued in front of me.
But like, she never brought any outside BS to your house or anything like that.
No.
Is Marshall around? I know one of the detectives was trying to reach him and he hadn't returned his phone call.
Marshall's not here. Last thing he said he's gonna go talk to his mom. Me and his mom don't really, conversate like that.
With this information, police now know where to look for Marshall next. His mother's house. What catches the officers off guard, however, is Leslie's refusal to confirm being with Marshall and Alexis the night she disappeared, directly contradicting what Marshall had previously told investigators. Now faced with more questions than answers, officers...
I mean, to be fair, like, Marshall said that his dad was home around the same time that she was there. He didn't say that they was like all three hanging out together. You know what I mean? So it's like for example, like my boy, his girl might be in the crib, but I'll come home and I'll go straight to my room. Like I'm not even like really paying attention to, if she's here or how long she's here. Like I go in my room and I put my headphones on and I'm doing my own thing. Like if she's here, she's here. If she's not, she's not. Like it doesn't mean anything to me because it's not my business. You know what I mean? So I can't really sit there and look at the stepdad as like, oh, he's possibly hiding something. He could be, but I can't look at him as an accomplice because he came home from work and probably was minding his own business either in the living room or whatever he does when he gets home. Maybe take a shower, maybe make something to eat, go to his bedroom and stay in his room for the rest of the night. Like, you know what I mean? Just because he doesn't know what's going on in his adult son's bedroom, stepson, that doesn't mean that, you know what I mean, automatically there's something fishy there. So
leave to figure out their next move. From this point forward, the investigation into Alexis's disappearance quietly begins to shift in a much darker direction.
This is 7 days now.
During the next several days, police visit Marshall's mother, Alicia Clark, looking for her son. But suspiciously, she claims she hasn't seen him since the night his girlfriend Alexis vanished. By now, investigators begin to consider a troubling possibility. Marshall may be on the run, and his family may even be covering for him. But their biggest piece of evidence is still to come. Just as the investigation seems to stall, CCTV footage is recovered from the route Alicia's car took the night she vanished. For roughly 12 minutes, the car is seen speeding from Marshall's home to the residential area where it's eventually abandoned. A masked figure is seen stepping out of the car, noticeably larger than Alexis, with a more masculine build. As detectives begin tracking the figure's movements through nearby cameras, they watch it move calmly for over a mile until it arrives somewhere completely unexpected: Marshall's mother's house. This development makes investigators certain that the masked figure was none other than their prime suspect, Marshall. And with that, an emergency search warrant for his home is secured immediately. On February 1st, more than a dozen officers arrive at the house convinced there is far more inside than Marshall originally let them see.
Damn, why is this low-key scary? I know. This is so intense.
Oakley PD search warrant, open up!
Press the door. Press the door with your foot. Yeah, hold it to the side and press the cord.
Ooh!
Yes. We need that pry.
Okay. Yeah, you said give me that, bro. You weak as hell.
Oakley PD!
Oh, they broke it? Nice.
Come out with your hands up! Hands up! Check the left, check the left. I got a door on the right.
So I'm guessing this is his mom's house?
Check that door.
Left's clear.
Oakley PD, come out with your hands up! Search warrant!
I'm guessing nobody's home. Ain't no way they hear all of that and don't respond.
Check that. Clear.
As officers move through the house, neither Marshall nor his stepfather are anywhere to be found. But then, as they prepare to enter the garage, it doesn't take long for a vile discovery to emerge.
This is the stepdad's house.
Smell it? Smell like dead body. Yep. In the laundry room.
Wait. Did he say it smells like a dead body? Ain't no way he said that.
Emerge.
Smell it? Smell like dead body. Yep.
Wow.
In the
Wow.
laundry room. Okay.
They just know what it smells like. Like, yep. Smells like a dead body.
Yeah. Right here, yeah? Yeah, right in here. I got a big whiff. Yep. Where's that backyard? All space? Yep.
Multiple officers
check the fridge to see if there's any body parts in the fridge.
begin to notice a distinct smell, one they believe to be the odor of a decomposing body. The scent appears to be coming from the laundry room and leads up towards the attic. So officers prepare to investigate and brace themselves for the worst.
Nah, just haven't cleaned it in a while.
Undisturbed.
Haven't cleaned it in a while is not dead body smell.
It's been opened before.
It's right here, dude. Yeah. This points straight out to the garage.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, is like,
That's the
we gotta
cold
check the crawl space. Anybody check inside that SUV or take a peek inside?
I didn't see anything. It's locked.
Okay.
Scott, I'm gonna have this door closed for a second.
They got a ladder? Damn, that room is really
There's
dirty,
a
bro.
place where they walked for electrical, but I don't see.
No footprints, no drag marks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you can see where they're walking,
Okay.
doing something, but I don't.
Hey, they said they could smell something right where, kind of where you're at, Logan.
Like there's a vent, it's coming from the vent kind of.
Yeah,
right
once we hit this area and started walking to the garage is where I smelt it.
I mean, do you think his dad helped him? His stepdad?
Does that look like blood and hair?
Yeah.
You see?
Black hair.
Look at.
What?
Paint?
Could be blood, could
Looks
be
like
blood.
brown paint, but that could also be blood.
Alright, let's
This flops.
Camera out to West County from
Let's
the
clear
nearest
out.
one.
After following the scent, officers come up empty-handed, but they do uncover what appears to be dried blood. After clearing the entire house, officers are still unable to locate the source of the smell, so a canine unit is called in. If human remains are hidden somewhere on the property, this dog may be their best bet on finding them.
I don't know. I got a big whiff right in the laundry room.
Oh.
It smelled like just dead body.
Ooh. All right, let's see what we get.
Alright, let's see what we get.
That's not good. So that is had none of the other behaviors that we're looking for. Keep checking. Okay, good girl.
Alarm. Front door.
And then that's the attached garage.
Oh, can we go in there?
Yes.
All done? Good girl. Did you guys leave that or did?
Oh, I don't know. We didn't bring that in.
That's fine. You saw her go up the wall here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's just checking odor. As I said, you've worked with cannons, so we didn't get final. And that was the kind of thing where it's like, I have some weird odor, but it's not all of her behaviors, which was more what we had there. And of course, you and I both know there could be, you could have vacuumed up a tissue that had a bloody nose.
Yeah.
And that could be. Okay, good girl. Want your toy? It's not saying to get your toy. Huh? All right, that's all we got.
Somewhat surprisingly, the handler isn't fully convinced the dog has detected human remains. However, several indications suggest it has picked up on something suspicious, as it repeatedly returns to Marshall's room, sits in one spot while staring at its handler, and most alarmingly, begins clawing at the wall, a sign the odor may be coming from the attic. But even after multiple additional searches, and with more canine units brought in, officers are left with troubling yet inconclusive results. Small traces of blood, the presence of bleach and other cleaning supplies, and a missing shower curtain. Following these discoveries, officers secure the scene and begin working to obtain real-time location data for Marshall's phone, now fully suspecting they have a homicide on their hands.
I mean,
Over
the dad
next
did
several
avoid
weeks,
saying that he was
officers
with
are
him.
seemingly no closer to finding Marshall. Neither his mother nor his stepfather appear willing to cooperate any further. But every time the investigation seems like it's losing momentum, Alexis Gabe's family keeps pushing forward, pressuring police to find their daughter and bring her justice.
Yo, funny thing. Yeah, I just realized, Alexis, Spanish family. Why they gotta, that's a Chihuahua right there. They know that's a Chihuahua, bro. Like, come on. You know they're Spanish, but they got that Chihuahua just on deck, bro.
Their daughter and bring her justice. That pressure soon begins to pay off when investigators finally obtain a real-time location warrant for Marshall's phone and discover he's moved to Vacaville, California, roughly an hour and a half from his home. After a quick check, they find out exactly where that location leads: his sister's house. So
Okay.
officers quickly head to her address, hoping to find Marshall there.
What's your name?
Ariana.
Ariana. I'm Jan.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Obviously, you know why we're here, right?
I do. When he got here, he was off. While he was here, that's when I saw the first flyer for Alexis.
Okay.
And that's when I started putting the pieces together, what could be. I said, get your tomorrow, you gotta be gone. I want nothing to do with this. And his gun was underneath. I lost my
What was their relationship like?
Damn.
Between Alexis and Marshall.
So it got toxic over the last year and a half. He was a lot more torn up about them breaking up than about her being missing. I will say that, irrefutably. Looking back on it, my brother does have sociopath and narcissistic tendencies.
Damn, sis is snitching. Damn. Sis is snitching. They must not have a good relationship because she didn't have to say all of that. She did not have to say all of that. Wow. Listen, she didn't have to say none of that. Now, I'm not saying she got to cover up for him, but she could have omitted all of that. She could have just said, yeah, he was here, and then I noticed that he was a little off, so I didn't really like how his attitude was, so I told him, hey, you got to go if you're going to be acting like this. And that's it. All this, he had a gun, and he's a sociopath. Wow. Your sister never doing that? Yo, that is crazy. They asked her one question exactly. Wow. No, that's crazy.
Them were toxic over the last year and a half. He was a lot more torn up about them breaking up than about her being missing. I will say that, irrefutably. Looking back on it, my brother does have sociopath and narcissistic tendencies about himself.
Your mom and Marshall are close, right?
Yes.
Do you think that she's helped him out in any way?
Will she get in trouble?
I hope not. I mean, I hope in the end of all this,
I think she
she'll
knows.
be as cooperative as you are. Because ultimately, your brother made the choice that he made,
Yes.
right? So do you think he went to Vegas?
No. I believe this is the number that
Real quick, the fact that she said, will she get in trouble, talking about her mom, I think she knows that her mom might have helped him out somehow with this situation.
he's using. If you guys want to take it, that's fine.
Most worryingly for officers, Ariana seems to suspect someone else may be helping Marshall evade police.
Exactly.
However, Ariana also gives them something significant: Marshall's new phone number. So after wrapping up the interview, investigators move quickly to track his location. This is when they discover that Marshall's phone is pinging all the way back to his mother, Alicia Clark's house. Up to this point, Alicia has been telling police she doesn't know where Marshall is. Now, detectives begin to suspect she's lying and may even be actively hiding from police. Over the next few hours, police secure an emergency search warrant for Alicia's house. Officers rush to the location knowing full well Marshall could disappear again at any moment. But little do they know, the lead they're following is actually a setup.
Wait, what?
Ugly police search warrant, come to the door!
Wait, this is the lead? This is a setup?
Hello? That's okay. Let's open the door for me. Thank you.
Alright, ma'am, come
Step
on
out,
out,
please.
Autistic daughter that sleep upstairs.
I understand.
Is she okay up there?
She's okay.
Are you able to wake her up and bring her out here for a minute while we service this warrant?
I'm not actually. Let me see what I can do.
Anybody else inside?
After escorting Alicia and her daughter outside, officers move in to search the house, but they find no one else inside. They do, however, spot a working camera outside the home, one they immediately begin trying to obtain a warrant for. Despite Marshall's absence, the forensics team insists that his phone is still actively pinging inside the house. By now, investigators know something isn't adding up. So they prepare to question Alicia, starting with the very reason they're here in the first place.
Okay. So what,
Where's the best place? Nice backyard.
Did he leave his phone there and just dipped?
What's going on?
So we're obviously here for a reason, and there's a couple of reasons. We're here for Marshall's phone. So we know it's here, but we don't want to tear your house apart too much. So if you could direct us to it, so we don't have to like mess anything up. Like where's the phone?
It's upstairs in my closet in the green Hawaiian shirt if you guys need it. Now I have a question. What do you guys need it for? You guys cloned it.
So the cell phone thing, they went and did the download, but some of the files got screwed up, so we don't have everything. So we need that, and plus we know that he's had the phone after that. So that's the evidence that we're looking for.
Strangely, Alicia appears unusually cordial with the detectives, despite having her house breached. She's even admitted to holding a wanted suspect's phone, yet treats it as if it's nothing serious. By now, investigators are more than suspicious of her involvement. They're convinced she not only knows where Marshall is, but more importantly, what he did to Alexis.
So, he's obviously not here, so you know where Marshall is?
Hand to God, I do not know. I do not know. I've intentionally told him, do not tell me where you are. It's just this situation I don't want to know.
So you're distancing yourself?
Oh God, no, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. I just know this isn't who we are. I mean,
what does that mean?
And we don't believe that.
Yeah,
We just
I better not.
we just
You guys are just doing your job.
right. We have to try our best to get answers right.
Yeah.
So that's
And
why we do this.
I'm definitely not distancing my son. I'm not.
Okay.
That's not the reason.
What do you know?
So what's the reason?
I know that the two of them had a solid relationship. I mean, for Valentine's Day, he wanted to get her an edible arrangement. I couldn't afford it. And so he went and got the chocolate, all of the stuff, built her an edible arrangement.
I like that.
I mean, that's the kind of guy he is. I've told him since he was younger, when you're dating, you want to make sure that you are so good to her that she's going to be comparing every other guy to you.
Right away, this description of Marshall doesn't quite align with what investigators believe about their suspect, especially given his sister's earlier claims that he's a narcissist.
Yo, sister did too much, man. She did too much.
And a sociopath. If Alicia is fully aware of her son's alleged crime, then defending his character like this is not only disturbing, it's something most people would find nearly impossible to do. Sensing this may be more difficult for her than she's letting on, detectives decide to shift their approach, appealing to her emotions, hoping that if this is all an act, it's about to break.
Because, I mean, obviously, we're still looking. She's still out there somewhere, and things don't look good.
Yeah, it's hard to look that family in the face and tell them, hey, look, we don't really have anything to tell you.
Have you guys thought about maybe she was human?
Why?
Have you guys found that angle?
I've heard that some people posting stuff on the internet and stuff, but a lot of people they don't have a good grasp on how human works.
Right.
You can't just snatch up a 24-year-old 170-pound female. I mean, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. Do you think Marshall had anything to do with this?
God, no. No.
Even if there's evidence that would suggest that he has something to do with it?
You guys would have to prove it beyond a reason.
Obviously. I don't want to leave you thinking that, for the lack of a better term, just...
I know. Oh, God, no. No, not at all.
There's a reason. I mean, I can only leave you with that. But I can't like...
That's even saying too much.
Whoa, what do you mean? What do you mean? Human trafficking isn't easy, man. Trust me. What do you mean by that? By trust me? Hmm? Huh, Sky? Sky? Something you want to tell me? Something you want to tell me, Sky? Hmm?
Huh?
Something you want to tell me about that? In GTA, of course. Oh, okay. In GTA, of course. Oh, why do you say so? Why do you say that? Okay. Misunderstanding. Okay.
You tell me.
I don't want you to just like I just said. I mean, we've been both agencies here and the DA's office we've all been working on this for 3 months now. We've looked every which way.
Despite the detectives' best
How long have they been searching? Did it say 3 months?
Both agencies here and the DA's office we've all been working on this for 3 months now.
Wow,
We've looked.
It's been 3
every
months.
which way.
Despite the detectives' best efforts, Alicia doesn't appear to budge. And the worst part is that her dismissive attitude seems to work. Although officers inside manage to locate Marshall's phone, they find it's been wiped completely clean. And with nothing concrete tying Alicia to the disappearance, investigators are once again forced to leave empty-handed. With no body, no confession, and no idea where Marshall may have gone, Alexis's case slowly starts going cold. Months go by, with no new leads on Marshall's whereabouts. But then, investigators finally secure a warrant and obtain the CCTV footage from his mother's house. And as detectives start analyzing the footage, they begin to understand how Marshall managed to stay one step ahead of investigators for so long.
Okay.
Inside these large plastic bags, investigators believe are Alicia's remains and suspect Marshall's mother was aware of it. Following these developments, investigators reach out to Marshall's sister and learn he has a friend at an apartment complex in Kent and may be hiding there.
Yo,
Using travel
she's saying a
records, CCTV
lot.
footage, and anonymous tips, they zero in on a specific location, the Skyview 3322 apartments. On June 1st, more than 4 months after Alexis Gabe disappeared, the task force moves in to serve a murder warrant and finally arrest Marshall. But as they arrive and prepare to breach, nothing about this operation is about to go as planned.
Yo, the sister is saying a lot, bro. She does not fuck with him at all. They got the gun shield. They got a dog ready to jump on him if he acts up. Yo, Marshall must be wondering, like, yo, bro, how y'all finding me, bro? I have no phone. Like, how y'all knowing where I'm at? Whoa.
Yeah, came to the door with a knife.
With a knife? Hell no.
After emerging with a kitchen knife, Marshall is shot multiple times by 3 officers.
Wow.
Despite immediate medical aid, he is pronounced dead at the scene.
Wow.
The following day, Paul Beard, chief of the...
He did that on purpose. He wanted them to smoke him. He knew he was caught and he wanted them to smoke him. He gave them a reason. He gave them a reason to body him. Wow, bro. He gave them a reason to body him. Wow. That's crazy, bro. Damn.
The Oakley Police Department holds a press conference announcing that Alexis Gabe's case is now officially being treated as a homicide and that Marshall Curtis Jones had been charged with her murder before being shot and killed. But any real sense of closure for Alexis's family would not come until much, much later.
I just realized that last time they blurred out the damn chihuahua. Why you blurring out the dog? Why are we worried about the dog's identity?
On
11
November
months.
3rd, while metal detecting near Jackson Road in Plymouth, a local resident discovers what he believes to be human remains and immediately calls 911. When officers arrive, they're left speechless. Scattered across the mountains are the remains of a young woman. A forensic odontologist is brought in and, using dental records, confirms the remains are those of Alexis Gabe. In the aftermath,
Yeah, the dog
her
ops,
family
you gotta watch
expresses a
out for that.
mix of devastation and relief. They continue pushing for charges against Marshall's mother and hold memorials in Alexis's honor. To this day, Alexis's family continues demanding justice and launching a petition criticizing the Contra Costa County District Attorney's Office for its handling of the case and calling for stronger accountability for victims' families. But despite these efforts, Marshall's mother is only temporarily detained. Without sufficient evidence, she is never charged as an accomplice. And the same is true for the rest of Marshall's relatives, something that continues to infuriate Alexis's family to this day. As of now, there is still no definitive motive for Alexis's murder, only that their relationship was deeply toxic.
I mean, the motive was she was going over there to break up with him, and he crashed out. That was it. He told her friends and family, bro, if she tried to split from me, I'm gonna split her apart. I mean, he didn't say it like that, but that's basically what he said.
Perhaps when Alexis finally decided to break up with him, Marshall made a final, irreversible decision. If he couldn't have her, then no one could.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Like, ladies, got to be careful, man. When a guy says something like that, like, "Oh, if you break up with me, I'm gonna hurt myself, and I'm gonna hurt you." When that type of dialogue enters a relationship, that's when it's time for you to exit. But let the police know, and if you do break up with him, don't be on some. All right, I'm about to come up to your crib and we're gonna talk, and then I'm gonna break up with you in your room where it's just me and you. And no, 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 we're gonna break up in public. Hey, I'm going to eat over here. I'm gonna go get me some brunch. If you want, feel free to pull up, and then you could talk to him about the breakup right there and then. If he crashes out, there's a bunch of other people at the restaurant or whatever, so at least that can be handled without you having to do too much. Or maybe it'll discourage him from wanting to do anything because obviously he's in public. But trying to pull up to somebody's crib late at night on some, I'm gonna break up with you, even though I know you cuckoo for cuckoo puffs. Like, that's not a good idea, bro. You said, did they show body? I mean, they didn't really show a body. They kind of like showed the area as to like where they found the body. They found the body out in some like over here. They
He
said,
believes to be human remains.
right. So they said they found the body out here in some damn bushes, whatever. So it's like whatever this is, I don't know. They blurred it out, obviously, but yeah, bro. So I'm like this part right here. This part right here, crazy work. Cause he ran out the room. Hold up. I gotta see when he runs out again. Oh, and this is him right here. He came outside acting crazy with a white t-shirt, and I guess in his right hand looks like can't really see it, but I'm guessing he has a knife. But this guy has a ballistic shield, and this other guy has a gun. He came out. He crashed. He basically crashed out again. He's consistent. He's consistent. And you know what? Exactly what he said he was gonna do with Shorty. He basically saw it through. Cause not only did he hurt her, because obviously she's not here no more, but he intentionally hurt himself because he knew by him charging at them with a knife, they was gonna shoot him. He knew that. He knew that. So he basically, I forgot what's the word for it. I forgot what's the word for it. When you like, when you say something's gonna happen and then it happens. I forgot what's the word for that. But anyway, that's what happened basically. Damn, bro, that's crazy, man. To throw your life away, throw your whole life away because somebody doesn't want to be with you anymore. Like, you serious, bro? He seemed like a young dude too. Like he was probably still in his 20s. Like, bro, you got so much more life to meet somebody else. Like, come on, bro. You serious? Uh, that's crazy work, man. That's crazy work.